Good afternoon, guys, and happy, I was gonna say Sunday, guys. It is Friday to all of your sunshiny faces. Guys, my hair is a mess. I need to go and wash it. That's actually where I'm headed right now, is to go and take a shower. But I thought I'd let you guys know about all of the, well, some of the deals that I ended up getting this week. Guys, we spent probably close to like 80 bucks this week between all 4 stores that we shopped at. Granted, we didn't go to Menards. We didn't need to get dog food this week. There wasn't really any like staple stuff that we needed to get, so we ended up just kind of getting like, you know, basic stuff this week, and like I said, we spent like 80 bucks, which was awesome. We ended up getting 4 boxes of cereal this week, which were all the General Mills cereals they had on sale at Jewel. They also had some of the, we got the Nature Valley bars, which we got 25 cents back from Ibotta on any granola bars this week, which they had a sale running that was like the General Mills products, sort of, that were like buy 5 for $1.70 or $1.69, I think, and you saved like $5, so it was normally like $2.69 or whatever, but they ended up being $1.69 when you bought 5 boxes, or like, you know, 5 of their products. And like I said, I got an extra 25 cents back on that, so that actually ended up making it cheaper than what Aldi has their like Nature Valley sort of granola bars for, but they don't have that kind at Aldi. Anyways though, so yeah, we ended up getting some of that stuff. We also got a ton of produce, but most of that's in the fridge. We got oranges were cheap. I think they were $1.99 this week. We got a lovely, and I'm just gonna take all this stuff up and show you guys, cantaloupe this week. I think it was 98 cents at Valley Produce. There is a bunch of bananas back here. These were on sale, which I actually don't know if it was cheaper than at Aldi, but Caputo's had their bananas for 36 or 38 cents, I think, a pound or something like that. Which at Caputo's, we ended up getting 2 dozen eggs. I think we got the bunch of bananas. We got 8 apples. We ended up getting red bell peppers. We got, oh goodness, what else did we end up getting? Or no, maybe we didn't get the red bell peppers. We ended up getting tomatoes, a few other produce things as well at Caputo's, and ended up only spending, I think it was like 8 something, and we paid for that still on the gift card that we have left over from Christmas during that sale, where they had the gift cards that were $100 and you got a $10 gift card for free. So we still have, I think, $7 left or something like that also for next week, which is awesome. So I think it was just right under 8 bucks that we had still left. So we ended up getting that. And then at Jewel too, they also had, guys, the big boxes of Pop-Tarts, like the big like 12 count packs were only $1.88, which is really good price for Pop-Tarts. And that is like the one thing that like our family is kind of brand loyal to. Like, I don't eat Pop-Tarts. My mom will occasionally have a Pop-Tart, but she doesn't really care if it's like, you know, just dollar store Pop-Tarts or not. It's really the boys, Matthew, my dad, and Jack, that really love Pop-Tarts and are really like, no, we have to have the Pop-Tart brand, you know, the Kellogg's brand Pop-Tarts, you know, instead of like, I don't even know what they call them, like toaster pastries or whatever and stuff like that. They are really picky about that, but it's just is a really easy like quick breakfast thing if people can't, like, even if you can't have like a bowl of cereal in the morning kind of thing, you know, that you can take that and kind of just run out of the house too. Like if Jack is late for school, he can always just grab one and then wind up leaving, you know. And again, so that's why for them, they're really brand specific and loyal to, again, getting that. So we normally, I think at Aldi, they're either $2.99 or no, maybe they're $2.50 for the actual, again, Kellogg's brand Pop-Tarts. So that was way under what they, you know, their prices. That's well under 50 cents per box. We ended up getting 2 boxes. So, you know, almost 75 cents. We almost saved like $1.50 or so buying those 2 boxes. And the weird thing is that last week at Valley Produce, they had their smaller 8 counts were $1.69, I think, or 66 or something like that. So these actually ended up being cheaper per, like, you know, Pop-Tart. So those are some good deals. But it's so weird, guys, because I told you Matthew and my dad ended up going to the coach's clinic. They have, it's today and tomorrow. It's like not even a half hour away. So I was telling you guys, I was like, I don't think they're like staying in a hotel or anything. I was like, I actually don't know how far away it is and, you know, how long they'll be gone and what the commute is and all that kind of stuff. But no, it was like, I think less than like a half hour or something like that. I think it was like close to the city, maybe. But anyways, they ended up going, and there was 2 that they ended up going to, and then they stopped for a 2-hour break for like dinner, and then they had another 3 after that. But I guess all of the other coaches like weren't gonna go, and I don't know, I guess it wasn't something that was like, you know, like something for them really to learn to, so they ended up then not going to those 3 like later clinics. But yeah, I guess maybe like 1 or 2 coaches ended up staying, but none of the other ones. I don't even know if it was like special teams or like what they were learning, but it was like something else. So they went to that coaches clinic thing, and then they have, I think there's 3 or something like that classes again tomorrow as well, which the classes were like all day today, like during the day, but because Matthew has school, and they weren't able to get there until, I think they left around 2 or something like that, or like the first class was like at 2. That's when they ended up getting there. My dad wanted to get to, I think there was a 1 o'clock class that he wasn't able to. But anyways, so we ended up going to the grocery stores early in the morning this morning. We ended up going, I think maybe around 8 or 9 o'clock we went, which because it's a weekday, it wasn't that busy. It's just what I've noticed, guys, is that on the weekdays, it always seems like it's moms and little kids all over the place, which is only stressful for me when I'm pushing a cart and all of a sudden there's like a tiny child that darts out in front of me, and I'm like, holy cow. Like normally when I go on the weekends, there's not a lot of little kids like there, whereas like on like weekdays when I've noticed that I've went to like the grocery stores and stuff like that, like I think that is just like the prime time for like parents and little kids to go to the grocery stores. So yeah, that's the only thing I don't like about that, is because like all of a sudden there's like one little kid that's just like randomly running through an aisle, and I like don't see them. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to run into you. Like watch out, you know, or something like that. So other than that, it wasn't like that bad, because the only problem with going on the weekends is normally it's just super packed if we don't go in the mornings, like to the grocery stores, if we don't wind up getting there early. And early in the mornings on the weekends, it's not that bad. It's not super busy, but like midday at the grocery stores can be like just a ton of people, and like the lines can be forever. So that's why I try and go in as early as possible, but today wasn't that bad. Again, it's just like, it's not like there's like that many little kids. It's like normally toddlers, you know, because most kids are in school during the weekdays. But again, it's normally like just that like age, like where they're walking, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm gonna like run them over or something like that. Like I don't see them either too. Sometimes when I'm pushing the cart, I got stuff in there, I just wind up feeling like there's just gonna be like one kid that just comes, you know, coming around the corner or something like that, and like I can't see them. So yeah, anyways though, we ended up getting, like I said, a ton more produce in the refrigerator, but there's a ton of stuff in there that in the fridge needs to be cleaned out. So I will not show you guys that monstrosity. Last week it looked kind of bad. This week it looks like 5 times worse. But there were some good deals, like I said, guys. They also have water bottles at Jewel, like the big like cases of water were $1.50. So we ended up getting 2 of those because it was a limit of 2. But they also had, for my Ibotta, I think it was like 20 cents back on water bottles. So I got that plus a 10 cents for redeeming any receipts. So I actually got 55 cents back also for my Ibotta from Jewel this week. So I think we only spent maybe around like 20 bucks or something like that at Jewel, which was pretty good. So, and then we only spent like maybe 60 at Aldi, and then again maybe it was close to like 20 or 10 or something like that at Valley Produce. I'm not totally sure, but I know we were well under $100. I think closer to 80 bucks. Maybe even Aldi was less than that. Maybe we spent 40 at Aldi this week. But again, we were like super good budget wise this week. But again, we stocked up, I felt like, a lot of stuff last week, and this week there wasn't quite as many deals. There wasn't a ton of stuff. They didn't really have any deals on meat, so I didn't do any freezer dinners or anything like that, you know, or get anything for that kind of stuff. They did have, though, at Jewel, they had bacon on sale, so I got some of that so we can do BLTs maybe, because I haven't got bacon in a while. Like probably since like I want to say last spring, maybe maybe summer, but like I didn't make any BLTs over summer because it's too hot to turn the oven on, you know, so I didn't wind up doing any of that kind of stuff. But here, guys, I was able to get to some stuff, so a little bit of laundry today and that kind of thing. So yeah, but I feel good that we got to the grocery stores. That's already done for this weekend. Like, I got this weekend to just try and get things done, which is really nice, you know, get to some stuff. But then too, Matthew and Jack really want to play. They found the PlayStation 2 and a bunch of games. And so Jack has been spending like the entire afternoon trying to find, we couldn't find a cord that connects from the PlayStation to the TV. Matthew thinks that he brought it with his, what was it? It was with his, what is that called? His Nintendo 64 that he ended up bringing to school with him, but he thinks that he ended up bringing the cord accidentally because they were still in the same, like, he had them in the same place, but then he left the PS2 here, but thinks that he brought the cord. So we actually ended up finding a cord, and so Matthew's like, I really want to play one of these like old games that I don't know we had for the PS2. There's a bunch of them, but I was like, oh my gosh, I remember playing that game. I remember playing that game, and so yeah, we might wind up doing that, and I hope I don't get stuck in that loop of like non-productivity and doing things. But I feel so bad too, because like Matthew's only here for, you know, 2 days, you know, and so I'm like, well, I do want to spend time with being able to, you know, do something that like they want to do and hang out and stuff like that. And I'm like, but I also need to try and get stuff done, so gotta find that good balance. Hopefully I don't get totally wrapped into doing something and not being able to do other things that I need to. But yeah, like I said, grocery shopping already done for this week. That's awesome. Again, don't have to worry about that. But it's why, guys, I thought today was Sunday because we went to the grocery stores today. It's Friday. Anyways, guys, I'll see you all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe. And I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.